Good morning, students. As we were discussing the chapter Motions of the Earth, and in the previous video, we have already covered revolution, its effect, and seasons. Now we'll move further in the chapter and we will discuss about solstice. Now, what is solstice? Now, solstice is derived from the Latin scientific term solstitium, containing the Latin sol, which means the sun, and sistere, to make stand. Just to understand it in a better manner, our earth rotates on its axis once each day, that we've already learned, producing the cycle of day and night. At the same time, the earth moves around the sun on its orbit over the course of the year. However, the axis of the rotation of the earth is tilted slightly at an angle of 23.5. This tilt means that during one half of the year, the north side of the earth is tilted slightly towards the sun and south is tilted away. For the other half of the year, the reverse is true. At the exact moment that the northern hemisphere is most tilted toward the sun, the northern hemisphere experiences its summer solstice around 21st June, while the southern hemisphere has its winter solstice around 22nd December. About 6 months later, the northern hemisphere has its winter solstice, while the southern hemisphere at its summer solstice. On these solstices, the rays of the sun shine directly on one of the two tropics. In summer solstice in the month of June, the rays of sun shine directly on the Tropic of Cancer, and in winter solstice in the month of December, the sun's rays shine on the Tropic of Capricorn. Now first we'll learn about summer solstice. Now on June 21st, northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun. Since the direct rays of the sun fall on the Tropic of Cancer, these areas receive more heat. The areas near the poles get slanting rays of the sun and thus they receive less heat of the sun. Since the greater part of the northern hemisphere receives light from the sun, it is the summer season in the places lying to the north of the equator, that is your northern hemisphere. 21st June is considered the longest day and night is shortest in the northern hemisphere. The conditions are reversed at the southern hemisphere as it is tilted away from the sun. As you already know, on both the hemisphere there will be opposite seasons. The sun's rays do not reach the south polar region beyond the Antarctic Circle. This marks the winter season in the southern hemisphere. This is called summer solstice. Now after summer solstice, we will learn about winter solstice. Now on December 22nd, the sun is directly above the Tropic of Capricorn since the south pole is inclined toward the sun. It is summer season in places lying south of the equator, that is your southern hemisphere. The conditions are reversed in the north pole. Since it is tilted away from the sun, it is the winter season. 22nd December has the longest night and the shortest day in the northern hemisphere. It is winter solstice. Now boys, make sure that you revise this topic solstice and remember the date of summer solstice and winter solstice. Thank you.